Good morning. Out here today, we're gonna go squirrel hunting. So it's gonna be me, my son Hunter, cousin Brad, AKA old timer / Bob. Tell them what we're gonna do today, Brad.
Shoot a bunch of squirrels.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay the force of steel on them today. So actually it's gonna be lead, but we're gonna hammer down on them. So we got a big old block of wood down here on one of my leases. We're gonna let it get light a little bit. Rattlesnake country right here, so that and cottonmouths. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back with you in a second. See a little squirrel out here shaking some limbs, but he's running from me, and I'm not gonna chase him through these woods. It's hard to hear right now. There's a bunch of dew dropping. Everywhere you hear, there's a bunch of dew in here just dropping off these leaves. And then this train don't make it no better, but oh, we're gonna get into some squirrels. This is always a good little hole of squirrels right here. But I think I am gonna slip out there. I see him running. Nah, I'll just let him go. I'm not chasing no squirrel. But anyway, when this train gets out of here, we're gonna get serious with it. I've walked about 100 yards into these woods, and nothing says I'm walking through the woods like a face full of spider web. So here we go. We're going to find some squirrels. I'm standing, usually this little low spot right here has water in it, and there's usually squirrels everywhere right here in this little area, but man, there's no cuttings. I guess I should have followed that one squirrel. I've heard Hunter shoot twice, and they was kind of spaced out, so I figure them squirrels may be more toward where he is. But I'm gonna kind of head down toward the fence rail and cut back that direction. So I'm not hearing anything doing any cutting right now. I'm not seeing no cutting on the ground. I do see a big old overcup acorn right there. You see it. But we gotta find some squirrels. It is early. We usually don't hunt till around somewhere mid-October. But I'm gonna start bow hunting next weekend. See if I can kill me a big old doe. I've got a bunch of small bucks on cameras, but I've got some big old does I want to kill. But let's walk through these woods, and so there's a couple more big old overcups. Something's cutting them down. But there's no movement up here. I mean, that one squirrel's all I've seen, so I'm gonna slip through here and see if we can find some squirrels. Usually if you find one squirrel, you can find more. And they just kind of, it's like they just migrate through these woods right here. So, all right, I'll be back in a little bit. All I can hear is this dew falling. I'm not seeing no cuttings on the ground. I think we're early, bad early. I mean, we'll find some squirrels and kill some, but it's not like it usually is. It's gonna be tough. Usually it takes about an hour and a half. We got a limit in here. I think we're about 2 weeks early. You can hear this dew hitting these leaves. I'm gonna ease back to that fence row and walk that fence row. A lot of times some squirrels live on fence rows, so I'm gonna see if I can get back there and do something. That's the first squirrel nest I've seen right there. That's the first one. And I've been out here for about 45 minutes to an hour now. I'm just trying to walk around and find some cutting. It's pretty sad morning right here. It's the worst morning I've ever had. I really don't know what to do. I brought the over and under this morning just to give them a chance. I would use a 22, but there's so many leaves right now. Plus, if I have people out here hunting with me, 22s are bad about ricocheting, so I'd rather use a shotgun when it's a bunch of leaves and I'm hunting with people. Little safety thing. I finally slipped up here. I could hear some acorns dropping. And I get up here and there's a dang bird up there cutting some acorns, dropping them. So, I don't know. Oh, he's done got it hung up on a dang limb. There he is. Well, at least that's one in the bag. If I can get through this grass without getting bit by a snake first, we'll go over and get him. A little sow. Good little gray squirrel. Be tender. He's done jumped over here and he's done sit down. And I heard him whistle, which means he's just sitting there somewhere. But I cannot find him. I've looked and I've looked and he's not wanting to run. But there's so many leaves, makes it hard. I've looked every limb over, but well, I guess. I think I hear another one over here cutting. To my right. So I'm gonna slide over here. I'm gonna let that one be. I don't know about this thing. How did I miss him? How did I miss that squirrel? I can see that squirrel sitting up there. I don't know how I didn't kill him right there. I can see him. He's laying in a fork right up there. I'm not going to shoot him again. Tear him up, but he's dead. I can see him sitting up there laying in that fork. He's dead. He climbed that tree and died. So, I don't know. I gotta do better than that. That's horrible. Okay, let's go hunt. Well, Hunter, he just shot a couple of times. I see him right there. So maybe he got him another one. They just ain't. Man, they're not active at all out here. They're just not out here yet. The acorns aren't, they're not ready. So the squirrels hadn't really moved in and took over. So I'm gonna slip back this way and see what I can find. Well, I heard Hunter shoot about 200 or 300 yards over that way, and Brad just shot about 300 yards that way. And I walked over here to this other slough. This was a slough back in the days of the Indians. This was all Indian country back then. And I finally see some water. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm not hearing no cuttings, but I'm gonna go down here and kind of circle around here, because them squirrels has got to have water. And nowhere else in these woods have I seen water. This is the first spot of water I've seen. And I'm not gonna get too close to it, because the cottonmouth is probably laid up over there somewhere. So, but I don't hear no cutting. This is the worst day I've ever had squirrel hunting. I mean, absolutely the worst day of squirrel hunting I've ever had. It's bad. Well, let's slip around and see what we can find. Oh, I see him. There he is, way back here. Let's slip up and get him. He's on the run, though. Go watch that ground for snakes first. There he is. Got him. Got him. I knew he was over here somewhere. And I didn't want to walk all the way up right here where he was, because I didn't want him to see me. I want him to be out here and go back to doing his little normal routine. And he did. All right. Well, let's get him. I'm trying to watch these limbs. I mean, you'd think if there's one in here, there'd at least be a mate or something, but man, I'm not lying, folks. It's bad in here. There's no squirrels in here yet. Or if there is, they stayed out all night and partied, and they're sleeping in. But all right, what we got here? Well, there's a little boar, little buck squirrel. All right, well, that's 2 in the bag, and plus that one that's still hung up in that sweet gum tree. It's not good, but we got the skunk out of the bag this morning finally, you know. And look at here. There's a property line, and that fence is right in there. I come down earlier on over there, down to the fence, and circled back up and shot that one that I got, and then shot another one that got hung that fork. and I made just a big old loop because I seen Hunter, so I didn't want to walk where he's been. So I swung over here closer to where Brad is and come back down and found that little water hole and found that one right in here. But it's tough hunting today. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to head toward Brad. He has been shooting a little bit, so there might be some squirrels that direction. So I might kind of head to this direction a little bit further. See what old timers got going on. Well, I know I don't want to be back there where them hawks are. There's about 3 hawks now. I know them squirrels are fixing to just hunker down. If there's any back there, I hadn't seen any. Like I said, this is probably the worst day of squirrel hunting I've ever had. And probably the same for Brad. I mean, we grew up killing squirrels like it was nothing. Every time we went out, we'd get our limit every time. But, man. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was, it just fell. But I see a few acorns right here on the ground. They're not being cut. Look like they're maybe a bird or something cutting them down, but I'm not seeing no cuttings. I'm just seeing just a few pin oak acorns, water oak, pin oak, whatever you want to call them down here in the south. Yeah. Ooh, look at here, big old. Y'all see this big old spider web right here? Man. Yeah, me and Hunter just talking about. It's over. Let's do a little flip. We was talking about how there's no squirrels out here this year. We found a hickory nut tree. Huge hickory nuts. Just a few on the ground that something's cut. But there's no squirrels out here, but there's no water out here either. So we're gonna slowly head back toward the truck. If we pick another one up, we pick another one up, but rough hunting. I think we're just too early. Them acorns, or acorn as we call it down here in the south, they're not ready yet. Hunter said he's seen 4 does. He walked up on 4 does, so he said he filmed them for a little bit. But man, these woods are quiet. There's nothing dropping. And it might be so quiet that if a tree did fall, you wouldn't hear it. I don't know. It is like a dead land out here today. But I'm gonna head back toward the truck. I'm gonna cut through here and I may pick one up, but the way it's looking it don't look like it. But anyway, see y'all in a little bit. Boy, that's a pretty cool tree right there. Big old sweet gum tree. Growing in with an oak right here. And this is the most cutting I've seen. Them squirrels been cutting them old sweet gum balls. You see them right here. That's the most cuttings I've seen. It's a sweet gum tree. That's pretty sad. But it'd make a good tree if you want to get up there and bow hunt. Give you some cover. Well, me and Hunter seen a big old hickory nut earlier. I'm talking big old hickory nuts, and they'd been cut, but didn't really chew on too much.
Yeah, you see too green.
Yeah. But yeah, how many did you end up with?
I ain't got but 4 or 5.
I think I have too. I got one hung up in a sweet gum tree, but
I mean, it'll make a mess. You put them all together.
Yeah. I seen one right off the bat this morning and it was running through the limbs. I was like, well, I'm not gonna chase him. I'll have plenty. I wish I'd chased him now.
Yeah.
It's rough. I think Hunter said he has 3.
So we just got a mess.
Yeah, we can.
I just looked down at my clock and it was 8:15. I ain't killed the first one yet.
Yeah.
I was sitting there going, this ain't good.
This ain't good. Yeah, get these little sandals on. Get out of these little boots. They are hot.
Is that one of them? Is that Winchester XP? Mm-hmm. Will that kick the holes out for you? No.
Well,
one of them will, won't it?
it sort of kind of does. Well, I guess, yeah. It does basically kick them out for you. Because as soon as you shoot, it drops the slide down for you. But I was having a problem with this morning, which it's never done to me.
Man, it's
I was
dusty.
kicking them out, but I guess it wasn't kicking all the way down. It's holed up, but it wasn't going all the way down.
Yeah, I heard you over there.
To get one to
I heard you over there had to
yeah.
jacking it real quick, you know.
Had to do that 2 or 3 times.
Huh.
Well, y'all, it wasn't the best day. Brad, go ahead and give us our foretell on this morning's hunt.
Slow. Very slow.
They're not here yet, are they?
No, they ain't moved in.
No, the acorns aren't ready. Hunter, what do you think?
Well, get another week or 2 and I think they'll be up in the trees running around.
Yeah, I think it needs about 2 or 3 weeks. The acorns, everything we've seen wasn't ready.
That's the sign when I seen all those pine cones eat up.
Yeah.
And that was the most cuttings I seen.
Well, the most cuttings I've seen, like I told you, that sweet gum tree. Besides that, you'd see an acorn here and there on the ground, overcut acorns, and the ones that was even cut, they didn't even cut on them. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't finish them.
No, they just cut them down. There's a whole acorns laying there. Even I seen a couple white oaks, very few pin oaks, and just about 3 or 4 of them overcut acorns, and it wasn't all that. So we might see y'all back at the house in a little bit this afternoon, cutting some squirrel up and frying them. What do you think about that, old timer? Sound good?
All right.
Yeah. Hunter?
You gonna ride up there to your house, skin them out?
Yeah, we can go up there and skin them out. We'll see y'all in a little bit. All right. We're cleaning some squirrels, folks. Yeah. Well, these snips aren't the best, but
They'll work to bust the bones.
yeah. Then we'll take and cut them. Them old squirrels skint down. Get his old jewels cut off. Take his sweater off. You can cut around the tail, slide them down. Whatever way you want to do it. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot this morning. All right, hey, we got them squirrel skint, got them quartered up with the legs, got the back straps. Cut all the ribs and all the side meat off of them. Already got them kind of seasoned right here. Got my flour seasoned, got my grease ready. Got some fried taters. We're frying some taters with onions. What do you think, Brad?
Fixing to make a meal.
Fixing to make a meal. So we're gonna get this. Get that thing out of the way. We're gonna just start battering them up. There's nothing to this. Oh yeah. Give it a little bit more heat. You can do an egg and milk wash if you want to on this. whatever you want to do. I mean, we was able to get enough for a mess, but that was it. Man, we're gonna slow fry these suckers real easy. Let me turn it down just a little bit more.
You put the lid back on it now.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you can if you want to.
Try it.
Yeah, you can if you want to. Let them kind of steam for a little bit, and then we'll break them off and let them crisp up. But that's gonna be the first pan, and we'll let them cook for a little bit, then we'll flip them over, let them get brown, and we'll take them out. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, I done flipped them over. This other side cooked. You don't want to cook these real hot. If you do, they'll be so tough you can't eat them, especially these big back legs. But that's gonna be the best to eat. Little shoulders be tough. Some back straps are good, so that's gonna be good. We have this with some fried taters. We got some pinto beans, and woo, done fogged y'all up. Some homemade cornbread. So we get done cooking. I might show another handful or two, but we'll be back in a little bit. We're gonna bread some more up, put off in here. You want that coated real good. And you're just slow frying these. Because if you fry them real fast, what happens, Brad?
Can't even eat them.
You can't even eat. They get so tough you can't eat them. We got a few pieces about ready to come out. We don't know what all the rich folks are eating.
I know what I'm eating, and I'm a poor boy. I want some of them squirrel back.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, we'll be back in a little bit, y'all.
You need to get one of those wristwatches.
Yeah. All right. We got our fried squirrel ready. Look at that. Got our pinto beans, a Mexican style cornbread, and fried taters. What do you think, Brad?
I'm gonna eat.
He's gonna eat. All right. Thank y'all for watching.